Hello and welcome to Acoustic Review. My name is Ben Morgan Brown and today I'm looking at the R3BCE double top Grand Auditorium from Rathbone Guitars. This cutaway electroacoustic model features laminated Bacote back and sides and a double top consisting of a layer of carbon fibre sandwiched between two layers of Bacote. The mahogany neck is topped with a rosewood fingerboard with a 25.5 inch scale length and a 42mm bone nut. The guitar is finished in a gloss lacquer, comes with a Bellcat 3-band EQ preamp with built-in tuner, and it has an RRP of £545. So let's have another listen to some playing on the R3BCE now, and then please join me afterwards for my thoughts. Bacote is not a wood I've come across often, and I'm certain I've never seen it as a top wood before, so the dramatic swirls that greeted me with this guitar were a real change from the normal spruce. The back and sides of the guitar are also full of interesting grain patterns, and the back is even better looking than the front in my opinion. The dark wood binding suits the guitar well, and the sound hole binding being a different colour and material actually breaks up the overall dark theme in a way that works well. Giving the guitar the once over, it seems very nicely put together. There's a little bit of finish build up in front of the bridge, but otherwise everything is all good. In common with the other double top guitars from Rathbone that we featured on Acoustic Review, the R3BCE has a balanced and even tone, though I feel this particular model has a bit more shimmer in the top end compared to others I've played. Whether that's a quirk of this individual instrument or something that can be attributed to the Bacote wood, I'm unsure, but I certainly found it added a little bit of jangly character to arpeggios and finger-picked parts. As much as the extra top end is welcomed acoustically, plugged in it all became a bit much, I'm afraid. I can't say I'm particularly impressed with the plugged in tone of this guitar, and I think a lot of the issue lies with the preamp. Its bright control seemed to add mainly harshness, and the notch filter seems not to have a narrow enough cue to notch out frequencies without dramatically altering the tone. It's a shame, as I think the guitar has potential to produce a very giggable and even sound, but the preamp and guitar seem a bit of a mismatch to me. On the plus side, the neck is not only made from a lovely looking piece of mahogany, but it's also a very comfortable low C profile, and I think only those players who truly prefer a baseball neck would find it unsatisfying to play. For my tastes, the factory action is a little high, but there's plenty of saddle left for adjustments, and I think that's a good compromise. It's low enough to be comfortable, but for a super slinky feel, it might be worth getting the factory action down a bit. Overall, I'd say the R3BCE from Rathbone is a visually and sonically interesting guitar. At £545, it's fairly priced in regards to the current market, and the double top construction and Bacote wood give it something different to offer. I'm not a fan of the plugged in sound, and to some that might be a big drawback, but of course others might like the brighter tone, and this issue aside, the R3BCE hits a lot of positive notes with its unique style and clean balanced tone. I hope you've enjoyed this video from Acoustic Review. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be kept up to date when we post new videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time.